he is considered to be a pillar of social justice in the world. Read his thoughts, read his books. He was like a philosopher king. Good afternoon. Yeah, now it's better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for chairman of your institution, Honorable ex-MLA Deepakji Paigude, the principal of your school and junior college, as well as Honorable Tekale sir and Patil sir, and all your teaching faculty and non-teaching faculty, and dear young Lok Seva, Lok Seva school children. We are celebrating birth anniversary of Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Now you must be seeing his photograph over here. It is 151st birth anniversary. Now all of us celebrate our birthday, right? And we celebrate our birthday at home by and large. Our parents, our relatives will celebrate our birthday just because they are happy because you are their family member, and they look forward to you that the day will come that you will get a longer life and you will have some impact on the society, right? But you will very rarely you will find the people celebrate the birthdays or birth anniversaries of such people only when they are great people. Now you must be celebrating birthdays, right? Birth anniversary of various great leaders of this country. Okay, can you name a few great leaders of this country? Loudly. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of our country. Mahatma Gandhi, one of the great leaders who fought for our independence with two principles, and that is truth and non-violence. And even the whole world respects him, right? Yes. Rani Lakshmi Bai, yes, who also fought with the kids on the back, on the horse, and fought actual real battle. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, right? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is one of the prominent figures in our country who has written Constitution of India for all of us long back in the year 1949, right? Now, today, it is more than 77 years of the Constitution, and that Constitution will be there forever for all of us. Okay? And you will be happy to note that this Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar had a tremendous respect for Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. He had a tremendous respect for Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, and he looked forward to Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj for getting some kind of a help to continue his education in England. And Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj has actually helped him financially, as well as when he came to know that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has got doctorate, higher education in America and England. Therefore, he went personally to his home to meet him and appreciate his educational expertise and educational achievement, for the simple reason that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar came from the downtrodden product of the society. In those days, we had 4 varnas like Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Okay? And there was a Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar unfortunately belonged to a category where we can call them as untouchables. And untouchables and Shudras were not having right to take education. Now all of us get right to take education, right? Right to education is now fundamental right, very recently added in Article 21 of our Constitution. Our Constitution is very basic fundamental document. And if you remember the preamble of the Constitution, and it says that we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, fraternity assuring the dignity of individuals, etc., etc. And finally, it says that we herewith adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this constitution. Who has drafted this? Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. He talked about social, economical, and political justice. So you can, somebody, if somebody is there, you can just have the slides. See his life. Chhatrapati Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj, 26th of June, okay, 1874, right? And he had a very little life of 48 years. He died on 6th of May 1922, right? So only 48 years of life, right? And who was he? You must be knowing Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Everybody that way in Maharashtra, not only in Maharashtra, in the whole country, you will not find a person who doesn't know Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj has sown the seeds of democracy, has sown the seeds of struggle, and has tried to give a kind of a rights to the common man. And therefore, when he had Rajyabhishek, coronation, in those days, every king was required to have coronation, officially declaring him as a king. So after having lot of battles, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had a coronation at Raigad, right? And at that particular point of time, he was declared as a king, and he used to call himself as Rayatecha Raja. Okay, Rayat means a common man. Okay, he had a pride in calling that I am a king of a common man. His legacy followed, okay, and in his Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, that way was the descendant. In 18th century, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's kingdom was distributed in two. One as they call as Satara, and another was Kolhapur. Satara Gadi and Kolhapur Gadi. Gadi means a kind of a Sinhasan, a kind of a chair which used to be there for a king. Therefore, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, though was not born in Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's family in descendants, but he was an adopted child. His name was Yashwantrao Ghatge from Tehsil Kagal, from district Kolhapur. Okay, and therefore you will find his mother was Radhabai, his father was Jai Singh Rao, and as a young father, his mother died when he was 3 years. His father, Jai Singh Rao, another equally great person, died when he was hardly 10 years. So you can imagine a child who lost his father at 10, a child who lost his mother at 3 years of age, still could survive. Not only survived, but when he was adopted and when he completed his 20 years, he was declared as a king of Kolhapur Samsthan. Okay, so therefore, in 1894, at the age of 20, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj became the king of Kolhapur Samsthan. See here, you will find he ascended the throne in 1894 after coming of age. Coming of age means what? When you become mature, then even if you wish to become a king, the age limit was there. Likewise, now you become adult or you get right to vote only when you complete your what age? 18. For girls, 18. For boys, when do you get right of voting? 18 only. Okay. And for marriage, is there any age limit for marriage? For girls, 21. For boys, for girls it is 18, my dear. For boys it is 21. So you should be happy that you get opportunity to marry earlier than these counterparts, isn't it? Anyway, my point is, during Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaja's period, there was a child marriages were rampant. Child marriages का मतलब क्या है कि बहुत जल्दी शादी होती थी. आज के तारीख पे today there is an age limit of 18 years for girls to marry, right? But you will be surprised to know even in Maharashtra is leading in child marriages even today. All of us have actually witnessed Corona, isn't it? In Corona, child marriages in entire country ratio was increased. इसका मतलब ये है अभी भी हम बच्चों की शादी करते हैं. ओके, उस जमाने में तो वो परमिशन ही था. मतलब child marriage was like a rule. Okay, but it was not physically and mentally acceptable. Physiologically also it was not acceptable. Even when he married, he was 17. Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, his wife was 11. And he was taught by a prominent teacher, like today's IAS officer, ICS officer, Stuart Fraser was his guru, was his teacher. And being a king, and as everybody was aware that he will be 3 or 4 names are very prominent if we talk about a forward thinking state, that is Maharashtra. Do you understand? We call our Maharashtra as a forward thinking state, and that is due to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and a typical thought process which is called as Phule, Shahu, Ambedkar. You must have heard these 3 names quite frequently, or when you grow, gradually you will be growing and you will understand. If you read in newspapers, all the time somewhere you will have to listen these 3 names: Phule, Shahu, Ambedkar. So Phule, who is Phule? Savitribai Phule. And one more Phule is there. Jyotiba Phule, who is called as Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, recently 3 months back, there was a movie, on Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, and it was little bit in controversial also because some people have opposed. Why for? Because this couple, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule and Savitribai Phule, tried to educate Shudras, that is the backward classes, that is those who were not having right to take education, who were not having permission to take admission in any school. Only students from upper class and upper caste had freedom to take admission. Now all of you are from different religions, different castes. Am I right? Is there any discrimination amongst you? You belong to a particular caste, you belong to Hinduism, I belong to Buddhism, or somebody belongs to Christianity. Is there any discrimination right now in this school? And I'm sure it is not. It is not. Because constitutionally, it is not permitted at all. Therefore, you will see the pictures. He's in the total attire of king, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. But this does not mean that he used to be always like this. When given a chance, he used to like to be a common man. And the first photograph, and even here, the photograph which you have seen, see the turban. This turban is typically of farmers. And he used to like a common man's attire, common man's living. Okay, and why? Because he wanted to see that all subjects, उनके जो राज्य में जो प्रजाजन है वो हैप्पी होने चाहिए. Okay, happiness. And happiness is what he wanted, that each and everybody from his kingdom should be happy, irrespective of the fact that he belonged to a particular religion, race, caste, anybody, everybody should be happy. So somebody can just push on the slides so that you will little bit understand what he has done. He had visited the lot of foreign countries, tried to meet America as well as England, and tried to learn so many things and how the world has advanced in those days before his 20s. You can imagine. Okay, a 20 years boy that way was a king, how much maturity he required. And therefore, totally, he got 28 years span for running the country, and you will find what he has done. Social reforms. Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar has stated about him that he is the pillar of social democracy. Okay, social democracy. And now democracy word you know, you know the definition of democracy also. Do you know the definition? What is that?
For the people, by the people, and of the people.
For the people. Very good. अरे तालियां होती है कि नहीं आपके पास? हाँ? Such a brilliant answer she has given. You know, they call it as, it is the definition given by Abraham Lincoln. Now you know who was Abraham Lincoln. Equally, a person coming from a very moderate background and achieved the highest position in USA. Okay, he says it is, what is democracy? For the people, by the people, and of the people. Okay, for the people, not for the people. FAR नहीं है, for the people है. By the people मतलब वो लोग चलाते हैं. People will carry on that particular democracy, not by kind of a thing. BYE नहीं है. Of the people है, मतलब लोगों का है. जो शासन है, जो गवर्नमेंट है, गवर्नेंस है, वो लोगों का है. It is of the public, OF, not of the public. OFF नहीं है. लोगों को बंद करो, लोगों का कुछ भी मत सुनो, ठीक है, लोगों को बाय बाय करो, खुद का ही पेट भरो, खुद को ही सब बेनिफिट ले लो, ये सब चीजें नहीं एक्सपेक्टेड नहीं है. ओके, तो सोशल डेमोक्रेसी का मतलब है कि सोशली यू आर ऑन इक्वल फुटिंग, कि जो नहीं था. एंड वी हैव सीन हाउ द सावित्रीबाई फुले हैड टू सफर a lot because people troubled her. She was the first lady teacher. Now you are not surprised to see all these very well respected lady teachers here. A great number is there, you know, and we must salute your school that great teachers are here. There are lady teachers, women teachers there. For mother I would say, for father I would not say. So their mother, or our mother, is Savitribai Phule, who was born and not born but brought up, educated formally at Ahmednagar, became a trained teacher and first headmistress in the school which was started by this couple in Pune for the backward classes, or all for girls basically. See, I can find a substantial number of girl students, and credit goes to Savitribai Phule. And see, in this Pune, जहां उनको पत्थर झेलने पड़े, जहां उनको क्या क्या मतलब देखना पड़ा, वही पुणे में जो विश्वविद्यालय है, जो यूनिवर्सिटी है, उसका नाम क्या है? सावित्रीबाई फुले पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी. दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल इट एज पोएटिक जस्टिस. 150 साल पहले, 200 साल पहले हमने मतलब हमारे लोगों ने उनको इतनी तकलीफ दी, और आज उनका ही नाम विश्वविद्यालय को देना पड़ता है. ओके, बट व्हेन Mahatma Jyotiba Phule also understood, both of them understood the importance of education. Your chairman, sir, Deepak Ji Paigude, I know him, and I remember the newspaper item when he became MLA at the age of 26. I was also a college student. At the age of 26, he became MLA. He had, I think, I always think, he had a tremendous scope in politics. But what he has chosen? Education. Now he has totally focused on education. He has focused on cooperative movement as per his standard. And you will understand why this is the legacy of Mahatma Phule, Savitribai Phule, that Mahatma Phule talked about education. And he stated in Marathi, Vidye vina mati geli, mati vina gati geli, gati vina vitta gele, vitta vina shudra khasle, evde anartha avidyene kele. It is means, if you do not get an opportunity to learn, if you do not have education, your progress will stop. Okay? If your progress will stop, your ethical standard will go down. And when your progress and ethical standard will go down, you are financially become weaker, and then you will become depressed. And this depression will be just because of a simple thing, that you did not have an education. Right? Therefore, he focused on education. And this gentleman, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, also followed that legacy and started various schools and colleges. And for that, people coming from rural area, they do not get accommodation. How can they learn? How can they take an admission in the colleges? Now, for example, you have residential school. When you have residential school, that means you are going to stay there. You have hostel facility. In though his time in Kolhapur only, more than 20 hostels he started for children coming from different class and different castes. Because all downtrodden castes people were not having right to actually take education, and then there was no place to stay. Okay, and from that, you must have heard another name called as Karmavir Bhaurao Patil. I don't know, you have heard the name, but Karmavir Bhaurao Patil followed his legacy, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, inspired from his hostel concept, and started Rayat Shikshan Sanstha. You know, it is for the educational institution for common man, and now it is one of the biggest educational society in Asia. Right? So he had also started schools, and earn and learn was his concept. You work, you earn, and you learn also. So that was what he had done. But when he realized that I am the king now, and these people are not getting opportunities, lower caste people are not getting opportunities, what he has done? So he has tried to bring them to the level, and finally 50% reservation he has offered, not only in schools and colleges, but in all employment of his kingdom. See, reservation policy is there today. He has done it in 1902, that means 103 years back. We got reservation policy only after we got constitution, that is after 1950. 50 years back, he was such a visionary king. Therefore, what we call him as a visionary king, because he knew the future and he knew the needs of the common man, and he thought that no, it is very much required that in future, if you want to give opportunity to all sections of the society, then you must keep certain seats reserved. Nowadays, many people from upper caste and class are not, unfortunately, happy with the reservation policy. But Baba Sahib has done it. All governments have accepted it. And simple thing, one gentleman was not happy with this reservation policy. He says, no, everybody should be equal. Why to give a specific amount of reserved seats for lower class people? And then he took that gentleman to his stable, जहां सब घोड़े थे, और उन्होंने सब घोड़ों में से खाने के लिए एक बीच में पॉट रखा, उसमें खाना रखा, और उसमें कुछ old horses, thin horses and well built horses, उनको छोड़ दिया. What happened? Only strong horses with their power, with their muscle power, could take benefit of the food which was kept, and all these weaker horses even could not touch the feed. the food, right? Then he should see how this weaker section is not empowered to get that opportunity. Only stronger will get the benefit. And this lower class people, Shudras, will never get an opportunity to learn, and therefore he has made this particular provision. Not only that, for all of us, he said primary education is must, and he made law for that. See, he was a king, therefore he had every right and freedom to make various laws, and therefore he said that primary education should be mandatory. 10 years back, very recently, after getting independence, after getting our constitution, very recently, this law has been passed in independent India. After 100 years, almost after 90 years, that now in our constitution, free primary education up to 14 years is your right. It's now your fundamental right because you have right to education. Okay, right to education now is not just a right, but it is your fundamental right implicit in Article 21A of the Constitution. ये सब अभी मिला है हमको. ये बंदा विजनरी हम बोलते हैं क्यों? क्योंकि उन्होंने ये 100 साल पहले हमारे लिए किया है. राजाराम कॉलेज किया है, काफी हॉस्टल्स बांधे हैं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सो ये सब इन्होंने किया है क्यों? बिकॉज these are all social reforms कि जिसके साथ साथ सोसाइटी आगे बढ़ती है, सोसाइटी का डेवलपमेंट होता है. सोसाइटी का डेवलपमेंट मतलब किसका डेवलपमेंट? सिर्फ रिच पीपल का नहीं, सिर्फ एक क्लास का नहीं, सब जाति पाति के लोगों की डेवलपमेंट होना जरूरी है. देन ओनली सोसाइटी विल बिकम स्ट्रॉन्गर, एंड देन ओनली इफ एवरीबडी फाइट्स, if everybody works together for the development of the society, then only nation will grow. और हम बोलते कि हमारा भारत पूरे दुनिया में बड़ा होना चाहिए. What we say, India should become a superpower. When it will become superpower? India will become superpower only when you, the citizens of this particular country, become stronger. You are working day and night for the development of this particular nation, and therefore your family, your neighbor's family, those who are staying in slums and those who are staying in rural area should also get equal opportunity of education and development, and that is what it is required for all of them. And therefore he said that every member of the society should get equal treatment, and therefore equal access to public utilities like wells, ponds, and schools and hospitals, because this was also not available. Mahatma Phule in Pune, when there was a water scarcity for downtrodden product of the society, for lower class people, he has opened his own well and requested the people that now from tomorrow onwards you can take water from my well, irrespective of caste and religion. This was the greatness of Mahatma Phule. All those things have been reflected in the Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaja's life, and he had given and made various laws not only for children, not only for your education, but not only for lower class, but for women also. Okay, so therefore all these educational reforms, lot of scholarship, lot of hostels for different category of people, compulsory free education, even Vedic schools. We, India is very rich because we follow Vedas, Upanishads, and all those things. So he had made, but Vedas could be read. The learning right was there only for only one class, that is Brahmin class in our country, and that was the situation. But he started school for all castes. Everybody should have right to learn all our Sanskrit literature, and that is what he has done that. And he believed in training to the Talatis, training to the Patils, how you can govern your country. Please take next. Okay, for women, see right now, just 1 or 2 months back, we have seen one instance in Pune only, how a one married girl committed suicide just because her in-laws have given her trouble that please bring some amount or dowry from your parents. Okay, and because of mental harassment, situation has become such that she was indirectly compelled to commit a suicide. It is called as dowry death, typically. Still, it is rampant. That means, in even today, you will find women are exploited in our own families. This gentleman, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, made a law in those days that domestic violence is prevented. Domestic violence will not be tolerated. Domestic violence against women will not be tolerated. In our independent India, 25 years, 20 years back, we, that is in Maharashtra and in India, we have got new law, and that is called as Prevention of Women from Domestic Violence Act. So my point is, why I am calling him as a visionary, he has done it 80 years back. After independence, it required additional 80 years to have a new law whereby these girls should not be exploited in any manner in our own families, in-laws, family of in-laws. This is the vision. Okay. So therefore, domestic violence, even by parents, even by mother, आपको पता होगा मदर फादर कितने गुस्सा करते हैं, मारने का परमिशन किसी को भी एक्चुअली नहीं. What happened? Yesterday's newspaper. Have you read? Do you read? By the way, do you read these newspapers? Dear friends, do you read these newspapers? कुछ जरूरत नहीं है तो कम से कम मोबाइल तो रहेगा. मोबाइल में न्यूज पढ़ते हैं कि नहीं? चैनल्स पे न्यूज सुनते हैं कि नहीं? अगर दुनिया में अपने देश में क्या चल रहा है वो आप अगर नहीं जानेंगे तो आपको कैसे समझ में आए कि इंडिया क्या है, इंडिया में क्या हो रहा है. अपने महाराष्ट्र में unfortunately I feel very bad. One headmaster of one school had actually bitten his daughter because she scored less in NEET examination. 12वीं साइंस के बाद अभी कितने लोग जूनियर कॉलेज के बच्चे हैं यहाँ? नहीं. ओके. तो अभी आप 12th 11th में जाओगे, 12th में जाओगे, साइंस को जाओगे तो आपको आगे जाके इंजीनियरिंग करना पड़ेगा, मेडिकल करना पड़ेगा, उसमें आपको एग्जाम देनी पड़ती है, वो एग्जाम में अच्छा स्कोर लाना पड़ता है. वो नहीं आया इसलिए फादर और लड़की का थोड़ा झगड़ा हो गया और फिर लड़की ने बोला कि आपने भी एग्जाम दिया था, आप तो टीचर बन गए. उनको बहुत गुस्सा आ गया और उतने पिटाई की, उसमें लड़के की जान चली गई. Can you think? Our own parents sometimes commit mistakes. Why? Because they have not understood the message of Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Parenthood is the responsibility. Childhood is also a responsibility because we talk about our rights, but we forget about the fundamental duties given in our constitution by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. We forget the value of equality. We forget the value of fraternity. Fraternity क्या है? बंधुता बोलते हैं. हिंदी में बंधुत्व बोलते हैं. बंधुत्व मतलब भगिनीत्व भी उसमें आता है. बहीण भाऊ म्हणतात मराठीमध्ये, बरोबर? भाऊ, that is called as a kind of a bond between you and me of a brotherhood or sisterhood. All these things have been believed by all saints. Okay. Now you must have seen Palki. People have gone to the Pandharpur. They come from Dehu. Some of them come from Alandni and they go to Pandharpur जाते हैं, बराबर? कैसे जाते हैं? ट्रेन ने, प्लेन ने, हेलीकॉप्टर से कैसे जाते हैं? पैदल जाते हैं. Okay. If you go and try to touch the feet of any वारकरी, वारकरी बोलते हैं ना उनको, हाँ, उनके पैर को आप हाथ लगा के देखो. बड़े बुजुर्ग वारकरी को अगर पैर को हाथ लगाएंगे क्या होगा? वो भी आपके पैर छुएंगे. Irrespective of fact that you are a very young child. My own uncle was a varkari. When he used to come, I used to touch his feet. He used to touch my feet. Why for? Because that bandhutva, that means we are like brothers. Okay? And we are like equals. And we will give equal treatment to all. This legacy has been carried out by this Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. And therefore we say for political rights, Mahatma Phule had started Satya Shodhak Samaj. Okay, Arya Samaj was there whereby everybody could get right to read the Vedas, not only Brahmins, right? Satya Shodhak Samaj, which was started by Mahatma Phule, they tried to what is truth, find out what is truth. And he never talked about God, he talked about Nirmik, the creator of this particular nature. Okay, so he believed in that, and they have sown the seeds of fraternity in all of us, and therefore Satya Shodhak Samaj. The Shahu Maharaj liked that. He believed ये कैसे डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कम करेंगे, उनको लगा कि अगर इंटरकास्ट मैरिजेस करते हैं तो ये समाज में जो क्लास कास्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है वो कम होगा. ओके, व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम हिम, जो वो सोचते थे वो करते भी थे. उन्होंने क्या किया, वो तो भी रॉयल फैमिली से थे, उन्होंने वो मराठा रॉयल फैमिली से थे, उनकी सिस्टर थी, वो सिस्टर का मैरिज उन्होंने, आपको मध्य प्रदेश में जो होलकर फैमिली है, वो होलकर फैमिली के प्रिंस को, वो भी रॉयल फैमिली है, बट दे बिलोंग टू टिपिकली इन महाराष्ट्र धनगर फैमिली. Okay, so Marathas and Dhangar, two different castes, but he had seen to it that marriage was performed, and he asked, ऐसे 100 marriages करो, क्योंकि जब तक आपके इंटरकास्ट मैरिजेस नहीं होते, दूसरे कास्ट के बारे में आप अच्छी सोच नहीं कर पाते. And therefore with his motivation in those days, 25 marriages between Marathas and Dhangars from Holkar and say Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, it had happened. So this is what the forward kind of a thinking which he had. वो रेसलिंग के स्पोर्ट्स के लिए उन्होंने बहुत मोटिवेशन दिया, इरिगेशन के लिए बहुत मोटिवेशन दिया, फार्मर्स को बहुत अच्छी तरह से आपको फसल आनी चाहिए. Therefore he has sent certain people to foreign countries that learn how to have a technologically sound farming. जो अगर अच्छी खेती करते हैं तो अच्छा इनकम आएगा, अच्छा यील्ड आएगा. तो ये करने के लिए आपको साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट होनी चाहिए, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज होना चाहिए. सो दैट ऑल्सो ही ट्राइड टू डू, एंड ही ट्राइड टू इम्पार्ट मॉडर्निटी इन ऑल हिज थिंकिंग प्रोसेस. ओके, जैसे फार्मर्स के लिए उन्होंने काम किया, वर्कर्स के लिए काम किया. ही बिलीव्ड कि वर्कर्स शुड कम टुगेदर, and if they are exploited, they should fight against the employer and get their judicious rights. तो farmers के लिए काम किया, workers के लिए काम किया, महिलाओं के लिए, for girls and women, he worked for them. He worked for education for all, not only for one. And those who were scheduled tribes, you know, जो जंगल में रहते थे, there were certain castes जिनको criminal castes बोलते थे. You belong to so and so caste, so then you are thief. एक ऐसा सिक्का था उनके ऊपर. उन्होंने क्या किया, उन लोगों को अपने बॉडीगार्ड बना दिया. जिन लोगों को पूरी दुनिया बोलती है कि ये सो एंड सो कास्ट का है, जंगल में रहता है, तो ये फांसी पर दिया, तो ये चोर है, चोरी की जमात है, दैट इज स्टैम्प्ड लाइक अ क्रिमिनल. ये बहुत इनह्यूमन था. हम ह्यूमन राइट्स की बात करते हैं. जब हम ह्यूमन राइट्स की बात करते हैं, इसका मतलब द मोमेंट यू आर ह्यूमन, आई एम ह्यूमन, तो हम सब लोगों को जो भी हक होगा उसको ह्यूमन राइट्स बोलते हैं. ये जो शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स के बंदे जिनको क्रिमिनल बोलते थे, उनको उन्होंने अपने सिक्योरिटी गार्ड में रखा, और एक दिन उनकी टेस्ट ली. क्या टेस्ट ली? वो बाहर गेट पे खड़े हैं, उनको बोला आज किसी को भी छोड़ने का नहीं अंदर मिलने के लिए. और कौन है? ये राजा साहब का छोटा भाई आ गया. ओके, हिज ओन यंगर ब्रदर केम टू मीट हिम. ये बोले कि नहीं जाने का अंदर, राजा साहब को आज आप नहीं मिल सकते. अरे मैं भाई हूं उनका, मैं छोटा भाई हूं, मुझे तो जाना है, तुम कौन ये करने वाले? नहीं सर, ही हैज ऑर्डर, ही हैज फेथ इन अस, किसी को भी नहीं छोड़ने का, मैं आपको भी नहीं छोड़ूंगा. आप भी राजा रॉयल फैमिली से हैं, आपको अगर जाना है जा सकते हैं, ये हमारी बंदूक ले लो, हमें मार दो, फिर आप जा सकते हैं. जब तक हम जिंदा है, राजा साहब छत्रपति शाहू महाराज की ऑर्डर हम फॉलो करेंगे. ये था उनकी सोच. एक जगह लेप्रसी लोगों को, जिनको लेप्रसी होती है, वो लोगों को देखा कुछ टेंपल के आजू बाजू में, तो ही स्टार्टेड लेप्रसी लोगों का एक असाइलम, मतलब उनका एक एक ऐसा जगह बना दी कि जहां उनकी पूरी सुविधा उनको मिल सके. सो ही हैड अ ट्रिमेंडस सिंपैथी फॉर ऑल दोज हु वर ड्राउन्ड. अभी वो मैंने आपको बताया जैसे अभी कोरोना आया था उस वक्त क्या था.
Child marriages increase.
कोरोना जो डिजीज है, मास डिजीज, हम घर में बैठते थे ना, उस जमाने में एक ऐसे ही महामारी आई थी. क्या बोलते हैं, याद है? कुछ सुना है हिस्ट्री के बुक में? क्या था उस वक्त? हम कोरोना में घर पे बैठते थे, बाहर नहीं जाते थे. ऐसा ही माहौल पुणे में था, पूरे महाराष्ट्र कंट्री में था. स्वाइन फ्लू तो अभी अपने जमाने में है. आप जब बच्चे थे 10 साल पहले, स्वाइन फ्लू हमने सब लोगों ने देखा. हम सब वी आर कोरोना सर्वाइवर्स, वी आर अ ग्रेट पीपल. हम मरे नहीं हैं. आप जिंदे हो, मैं भी जिंदा हूं. ये सब जिंदे लोग हैं, जिंदा लोग हैं. क्यों? वी आर फाइटर्स. तो इसका मतलब यह है नेचर हैज गिवन अस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू डू समथिंग फॉर द सोसाइटी एंड फॉलो दिस ग्रेट लीडर्स. इन दोज डेज प्लेग था, प्लेग. ओके. और प्लेग में हम जैसे क्वारंटाइन होते थे, उस वक्त घर छोड़ के जाना पड़ता था और ओपन स्पेस में जाके वहां कुछ हट्स बना के वहां रहना पड़ता था. ये शाहू महाराज ने इतनी अच्छी अरेंजमेंट की लोगों की रहने की, उनको हट्स बनाने की, उनको मेडिकल सब देने की, कि 2 साल तक कोल्हापुर संस्थान में कोई प्लेग अंदर नहीं घुस गया. बाद में घुस गया, बट 2 साल तक ही कुड प्रिवेंट अ डिजीज ऑल्सो विच इज अ ह्यूमन किलर. सो ये सब किया उन्होंने. विडो रीमैरिज, एक बार अगर हस्बैंड मरता है, शादी जल्दी होती थी, समझो 11 साल की शादी लड़कियों की होगी, 2-4 साल में हस्बैंड मर गया तो पूरे जिंदगी भर शादी नहीं करने का. आज ऐसा नहीं चलता है. उन्होंने कानून बनाया. He made a law and he allowed, he permitted all those widows that they can go for remarriage. देवदासी नाम आपने सुना, देवदासी प्रथा was prevalent even these days, but he made law in those days. देवदासी का मतलब है गर्ल्स को देवदासी बनाते थे, जैसे कि we have offered these girls to the God. Okay, घर पे नहीं आने का. Then for their survival they had to choose a different unacceptable path. Okay, जहां उनका सेक्सुअल एक्सप्लॉयटेशन भी होता था. कानूनी तौर पे उन्होंने ये सब कुछ बंद किया. और देखो 1920 में उन्होंने कानून बनाया कि देवदासी सिस्टम इज इनह्यूमन, इट इज अगेंस्ट द डिग्निटी ऑफ विमेन एंड दैट शुड बी स्टॉप्ड. सर आगे का ले लो, आगे का ले लो. आई विल टेक जस्ट 5 minutes नाउ and we'll stop. So my point is कि he has worked in all these particular directions and made laws for that. जब तक कानून नहीं होता लोग फॉलो नहीं करते. जैसे कि हम, अगर आपको पता है कोई साइकिल लेके जाता है या कोई, some of you must be riding scooters. How many of you ride scooters? Great. How many? Great. All illegal. All illegal riders. Why? You are not permitted, my dear. I understand and I appreciate your skill of driving and riding a scooter or motorcycle, but legally you are not supposed to drive or ride the scooter. And if therefore you show me that go in the choke and stop before the policeman, do you have that daring? Will you ride your motorcycle or scooter and stop near traffic police? Sir, hello uncle, good morning. Will you do that? Will you do that? You will not do that because you know it is not permissible. It is not permissible. Why? Because law is there, and unless until law is there, we don't follow. So he has made all these laws for free and compulsory education, prohibition of harassment of women, divorce amongst different caste and religion, Hindu illegitimate children. Illegitimate children का मतलब है शादी के बिना जो बच्चे होते हैं उनको भी अपने पेरेंट्स के प्रॉपर्टी में हिस्सा मिलना चाहिए. क्योंकि अगर मेरा जन्म, मेरी माँ और पिताजी की शादी नहीं हो चुके मगर मैंने तो जन्म लिया, तो मुझे मेरे पेरेंट्स के प्रॉपर्टी में हिस्सा मिलना चाहिए क्योंकि मेरी कुछ गलती नहीं है. कानूनी तौर पे छत्रपति शाहू महाराज ने ये किया और इसलिए हम उनको बोलते हैं डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब, पिलर ऑफ सोशल डेमोक्रेसी। बाबा साहेब आम्बेडकर को बहुत उन्होंने रिस्पेक्ट किया। जब वो लंदन में गए उनको फाइनेंशियली हेल्प किया और बोला कि रमाबाई जो वाइफ थी बाबा साहेब आम्बेडकर की, वो बोले कि ये मेरी सिस्टर को उसके मेरे घर पे छोड़ दो, वहां उनको हम बहन की तरह उनका पूरा, जब तक आप नहीं आते वो हमारे घर रहेगी, मेरी बहन हमारे घर रहेगी। दिस वॉज द ग्रेटनेस ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर जेंटलमैन, एंड देयरफॉर यू विल फाइंड ही promoted industry, he promoted irrigation. Radhanagari Dam is there in Kolhapur. That is the first biggest dam in the whole country. Can you think about this? So my point is, this is a great contribution of Shahu Chhatrapati in Pune. Tell me, what is the best college which you know, the oldest college, very prominent, famous college in Pune? Famous old college in Pune.
Pune University.
Pune University was actually established in 1950s. उससे भी पहले कॉलेजेस थे जो मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी को एफिलेटेड थे। उस वक्त मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी थी। मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी से पहले पुणे में कॉलेजेस थे। ओके, लोकमान्य तिलक हैज स्टार्टेड वन सोसाइटी, एजुकेशन सोसाइटी, पता है क्या नाम है? कोई कॉलेज उन्होंने शुरू किया था बॉयज। हाँ, सबसे बड़ा पुराना कॉलेज
फर्ग्यूसन।
यस, फर्ग्यूसन कॉलेज। ओके, ये फर्ग्यूसन कॉलेज लोकमान्य तिलक, आगरकर इन्होंने शुरू किया, बट ये शुरू करने के लिए उनको हेल्प छत्रपति शाहू महाराज ने की है। वो जो लैंड है, फर्ग्यूसन कॉलेज की लैंड है, दैट बिलोंग्स टू शिरोले फैमिली फ्रॉम पुणे, एंड ही रिक्वेस्टेड, छत्रपति शाहू महाराज रिक्वेस्टेड शिरोले फैमिली, प्लीज हेल्प the Tilak and Agarkar so that they will get space to start Ferguson College, and he himself was president of Deccan Education Society for couple of years. अभी आप पुणे में जाएंगे जहां मैं बिलोंग करता हूं, वाडिया कॉलेज, वहां SSPMS करके है जहां उनका स्टैचू है। छत्रपति शाहू मंदिर महाविद्यालय पर्वती के पास एक कॉलेज उनके नाम पे है। ओके, महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ने अभी सारथी नामक एक संस्था की है कि जहां आपको सोशली और एजुकेशनली जो बैकवर्ड लोग हैं वहां छत्रपति शाहू महाराज के नाम पे एक उन्होंने इंस्टीट्यूट निकाली है जहां बच्चों को सीखने के लिए, हायर एजुकेशन लेने के लिए, इवन अब्रॉड जाने के लिए, ये छत्रपति शाहू महाराज ने तो एक बार सोचा था कि लंदन में हॉस्टल शुरू करेंगे सो दैट अ पीपल who cannot afford stay in the London can get easy accommodation. Okay, so all these things were there, and that was for the happiness of common man. Okay, and that happiness, welfare of the people, well-being of a people was his paramount kind of a mission which he has done. But unfortunately, at the age of 48, he died, and his legacy his thoughts have been reflected in our constitution right now, and most of the provisions are inspired from Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaja's thinking, forward thinking, equality before law, equal protection of law, and giving equal treatment to all so that the entire mankind should become happy. जैसे कि अपने माउली जो पालकी को जो है उन्होंने लिखा है, जोजे वांछिल तोते लाहो, जिसको जो चाहिए उसको वो मिलना चाहिए, जिसका जो हक है उसको वो मिलना चाहिए. Similarly, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj has made tremendous contribution in politics, tremendous contribution in social reforms, tremendous contribution for the betterment of farmers, women, and for all of us in the form of education. And therefore, because of this great contribution, today you have decided to celebrate the 151st birth anniversary of Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Please keep his photograph in his mind. See, there are number of books which has been published in his name. This is the shortest book, and it has been translated more than 10 languages in India and almost more than 7 to 8 foreign languages. Now his contribution is honored and respected not only Maharashtra but in all states. पूरे हिंदुस्तान में अभी उनको रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं. वो पता करने में उनको बहुत समय लगा. उनका contribution was visionary. In those days people could not realize his importance. Now people have started understanding his importance not only nationally but internationally. Now he is considered to be a pillar of social justice in the world, and this is the well-known figure. And if we could follow his footsteps, read his thoughts, read his books, I am sure he was not only a king. In one of the gentlemen has talked about, he was like a philosopher king, like a Plato, Aristotle and Plato. Plato had made a statement that king राजा कैसा होना चाहिए? एक तत्वज्ञ राजा होना चाहिए, philosopher king होना चाहिए. One professor तोपखा ने in those days said कि अरे कहाँ, वो तो प्लेटो ने 2000 साल के पहले बात की कि राजा कैसा होना चाहिए. राजा तो ऐसा होना चाहिए, छत्रपति शाहू महाराज जैसा, कि जो है फिलोसोफर एंड किंग, जो है राजर्षि. राजर्षि का मतलब है राजा एंड ऋषि का संगम. इट्स अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बोथ. राजा इज किंग and Rishi is the scholar king who works for the people, who works for the humanity. And this kind of a legacy and value system is nurtured by Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Let us salute to his work and let us think of reading about him in our life. Thank you so much.